In this video, we're going to take a look at the rotate transformation command. So let's go under Edit, jump down to Transform, and choose Rotate. Now again, rotation is already included under Free Transform, so you don't necessarily have to come all the way down here to rotate, but rotate is very handy if you don't want to accidentally nudge scale or anything else. You just want to rotate your object around. Now it is important that if you are clicking and dragging inside your shape, you're also moving, so you have the ability to do that as well. But let's take a look specifically at rotating. If you grab any of the handles of your shape and you drag them, you're simply rotating. Very, very basic. And you can grab just outside the handles as well. Of particular importance to keep in mind is that you are always rotating about your reference point, which by default is going to be in the center of your layer or selection, so it always kind of looks like you're rotating from the center. However, you can click and drag this reference point anywhere, and you'll note that you are indeed rotating about that point. Now, as I've shown before in a couple of other videos, you can reset that reference point by clicking on the little tiny reset buttons up here in the upper left-hand corner in the options bar. So if I click on the center square, boom, it puts the reference point right back there where it was. You do not necessarily need to reach down and grab all the way down and drag the reference point somewhere. You can just hold down the Alt key and click where you want it to be, which is very handy if you know that you want to rotate around like a specific pixel in the document. You can just point at it and Alt-click, and that'll put the reference point right there for you to rotate about. Also, so I go ahead and reset my reference point, you can hold down the Shift key, and that will give you incremental rotations of 15 degrees. Now, if I reset my rotation, which I'm going to do up here in the options bar just by taking the angle and set it back to 0, and then I hold down the Shift key and drag it, you can see those 15-degree increments taking place. And really, that's all there is to it. The rotate command is extremely straightforward. Again, it's just here to give you some transformation handles you can use to spin your object around, provided you don't want to go ahead and use something like Free Transform where you might accidentally bump the scale or some other aspect of the shape of your object. So that will wrap things up for this video. Thanks.